Though Odysseus and Penelope have reunited, the journey is not yet over. A final family member remains in the shadows of grief, unaware of the king's return. Our video explores this definitive finale. The final chapter of this 20-year odyssey hinges on a single, long-overdue encounter. An aging king, isolated and unaware of his son's survival, waits in sorrow. Consumed by the belief that his son perished at sea, Laertes abandoned the royal court. He traded his crown for the soil, choosing a humble, isolated life to bury his grief. Laertes spent his fading days in backbreaking toil, entrusting the kingdom's future to his grandson. The earth became his only solace, a silent witness to his mourning. With the palace reclaimed and his enemies defeated, Odysseus takes his final steps toward restoration. A mix of anticipation and dread fills the air as he approaches the farm. Odysseus is struck by his father's condition. The majestic king of his memory is gone, replaced by a frail figure draped in rags, marking a heartbreaking start to their reunion. Odysseus approaches cautiously. He observes the old man, using his wisdom to test the reaction before revealing his true identity, careful to soften the shock of his return. To break through the disbelief, Odysseus recounts memories known only to them. He names the exact trees they planted together long ago, offering irrefutable proof of his bloodline. Defenses finally crumble as Laertes embraces the impossible truth. Tears of joy flow, locking the final piece of the Odyssean family back into place after 20 years. Laertes, Odysseus, and Telemachus stand together, grandfather, father, and son united. This powerful convergence of generations completes the restoration of the royal bloodline. Meanwhile, the families of the slain suitors hear the news. A volatile mix of grief and anger takes root in the city, threatening the new peace. Consumed by the loss of their children, the bereaved parents rally for vengeance. A dark cloud of retaliation gathers over the island, threatening a new cycle of violence. A furious, armed mob marches toward the farm, seeking blood. The peace recently won by the king now teeters on the brink of total collapse. The shadow of civil war falls over Ithaca, pitting the royal house against its own people. This tragedy threatens to erase 20 years of hard-fought survival. Before the first spear is thrown, the goddess Athena descends. Manifesting the will of Olympus, she intervenes on the battlefield to halt the massacre and restore order. From the highest peak of Olympus, the king of the gods, Zeus, issues an absolute mandate. He outlaws all further vengeance and war, delivering a thunderous judgment to bring this epic to its conclusion. Bowing to the divine will, Odysseus and the families lay down their weapons. A binding pact is struck, finally breaking the long, blood-soaked cycle of generational conflict. A harmonious order settles over the island, accepted by both royalty and citizens. Odysseus reclaims his rightful throne, marking the triumphant end of his long, suffering-filled journey. From the arrival of a disguised beggar to the serenity of peace, this journey has been defined by extreme endurance and profound grace. The main saga of Homer's epic is now complete. Though Homer's epic concludes, the mythos remains. Our next episode will explore the lost epics and the startling aftermath of the House of Odysseus, where new legends begin.